Hey, B. Listen, I just came here because I needed to talk to you guys real quick about Karrueche and Deion Sanders dating. Honey, listen, I know that I'm a little late, but we're going to talk about it anyway because that's just how he is, okay? But before we get into that, all right, and the fans having so much to say about these two individuals being together, can we talk about hunting wives? Over there on Netflix. Has y'all seen Hunting Wives on Netflix? Now, from my understanding, the show did drop on July 21st, and I'm a little late. I'm a little late to the party, but at the same time, I feel like I'm right on time. And I wasn't feeling so good this weekend at all. So I just tried to take it easy, lay down, not do much of anything. And I just binged this show. Okay. And when I tell you this show was pretty good, now it might give a piece of spoiler alert. So go ahead and get ready to fast forward. Okay. But and let me just tell you guys what it's about. All right. For the people that don't know. All right. Let me go ahead and just get the synopsis. All right. And I feel like it's two different ones, but okay. So, anywho, so what they're saying the show is about is this lady named Sophie who trades her city life for East Texas, all right, and falls into a wealthy socialite magnetic orbit where a clique of housewives hide deadly secrets. Now, after watching how this show ended, I really don't even know where we really go from here after the show ends the way that it ends. Okay. I was not expecting that. I feel like if it was going to happen like this, we should have just made this show a movie because where do we go next? Do we recruit new housewives? Is there, or hunting wives or whatever? I mean, there's a few left, but what's going to happen? So, anywho, girl, I'm probably gonna be giving spoiler alert, but it's a pretty good show. And I have to say, the blonde hair lady that you guys see sitting on the couch, that's Sophie. And Sophie irritated the fuck out of me, especially in the final episode. Sophie pissed me off because ultimately Sophie's issue, the issue I have with Sophie is the decisions she chose to make throughout this show as a mom and a wife. It just really irritated me, and it really led me to the point that this lady really don't want to be no damn wife or no mama. High key, that's kind of what it's giving. All right, she want that old life back. That's what I'm feeling. All right, her husband and she ended up relocating to this Texas location. It sounds like for work potentially, and that's the reason that they're out there. But she really don't want to be out there. But she eventually ends up, I guess, enjoying it. All right, she gets to tap into her older self, going against the agreements that she and her husband made, child. The lady sitting next to her happens to be Margot. Margot happens to be the wife to one to her husband's CEO. I do believe that's the CEO that the husband is a that the husband works for. So yeah, they got their own situation. Then you got the other lady. Let me see what her name is because I forgot um what her name was. I hate that I can't even think of her name at this time. What was her name? It was Jami. It was Jami. Was it, or was it Callie? No, the black boy name was Jamie. Her name was Callie. I believe her real name is Jamie, but her name was Callie in the episode. So yeah, the lady sitting right there on the side of Margot in the brown dress, her name is Kaylee, and then you have the other lady whose name is Jill. And Jill, baby, Jill was the wife to the pastor. Child, listen, y'all go watch this show. Go watch this show, honey. Because this right here is a mess, and I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a warning for the people that decided to go ahead and watch this little piece and not skip through it, baby. It's gonna be some sexual things happening. You will be seeing some breast. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there, okay? You will be seeing some same on same action. Okay, you will see somebody getting pegged. Okay, so we're like, listen, I'm just gonna put it out there. Like, listen, it's some things that's happening in this. Okay, all right. Now, if you're a freaky leaky little person, it might turn you on. I don't know. It might not. But listen, it was a very interesting show. I feel like Margot played the hell out her role. She got on my motherfucking nerves as well. Such a manipulator. She played that. What I liked about this movie as well, there were a handful of people that I am familiar with, right? There was the woman that played Jill. She's familiar. I feel like I've seen Sophie's character before. I've definitely seen Callie's character before. And was there anybody else that was noticeable? I feel like those were like the three main characters that I've seen previously, maybe four in total. But y'all, that's what I love about some new. I always talk about it, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. When you can bring us a show and everybody in the acting game delivers, they deliver. I love it. When they come in, they deliver, and we don't know who the hell they are. Because sometimes you get tired of seeing the same people. I love to see new faces get opportunities, right? Love to see it. Come and get y'all opportunities. Love it. And this cast did a really good job in my personal to me. All right. So y'all lead for the people that have seen the entire series. Please rate down below what you would give this film between a 1 and a 10. Let me know your thoughts. And if it's like less than a, 10, if it's somewhere less than a 7, let me know why you feel that way. Okay, leave the thoughts and comments down below. Like, I'm here for another season, but the way the final episode ended, and girl, the final episode was so fucked up. Like, it was so girl, the final episode was messed up, bitch. It was messed up. It was messed up, and I knew it was. I knew it was Margot the whole time, baby. I knew it was you, girl. At first, I thought it was the pastor's wife, and then I started like, I don't know. As we kept going, it was just something about it. But baby, that final episode, y'all have got to go watch. Go watch the show. Let me know your thoughts. And girl, I'll catch y'all in the next one on that. Okay. Whew, no, I'm not going to be reviewing or anything like that. Some shows you just want to enjoy and not have to put in the extra work to review. Okay. I could ramble on about the show, but I don't want to give y'all too many spoilers because I want y'all to just check it out for yourself and let me know whether you could see this show going for another season, like season 2 or something. Like, let me know your thoughts. And if so, what direction? Because where the hell will we go after this? I mean, it's a little piece there, but I mean, I will see, because they had this black housewife that we didn't get to know a whole lot about, and I would love to know more about her should they return for a season 2. Like, let's dive more into her story. But anywho, child, that's what's going on. When that pastor baby, I knew about the girl. Anyway, y'all just go watch the show, honey. Just go watch it. Now, next up, what I want us to get into is Karrueche. Karrueche dating Deion Sanders, allegedly. So what I ended up seeing on social media was that Deion Sanders recently got like his bladder removed, or portions of it or something like that, due to cancer. He's really been having a rough time, with his health the past, few years. I believe he had to get a toe or something amputated, or maybe 1 or 2 of them amputated. He's had a lot of things going on, but he's still been out here being positive and pushing along and, doing this thing. And I'll be lying if I ain't been, really happy for him to still be here, to see his sons elevate into wherever they need to be in that field. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to him for that. But he's been going through it a lot. And I'll be honest, there was a video that was surfacing around of he and Karrueche, and she was in the hospital by his side as he was getting ready to have that surgery, and she was just crying. And I was like, okay, girl, let me cue my shock, because I was kind of like, huh? Like, what's going on? Like, where is it, child? I was confused. Like, girl, what? So clearly they may have been dating or something, because that's the only logical sense that makes sense to a lot of us as to why would she even be in the hospital with him and so emotional the way that she is. Now, people have alleged that they've been seeing her in the background of different photos and videos, like she's always been there. They're also alluding to like times that it's been rumored that they've been dating a long time ago, but I didn't know anything about this, right? And girl, that's how you keep your little piece a little private. And I guess she just decided to pop out during a situation like this, right? So she's popped out, and a lot of people were on her head about her leaving this man alone. This man don't got no bladder. He ain't got this or that. Why is you over there putting yourself through this stress and this struggle? Listen, I'm somewhere in between. I feel y'all on that. And also at the same time, like, letting that lady do what she want to do with her life. Like, I am somewhere in between both of them. Like, girl, you really could be with anybody, and you choosing to be with this man who got all these grown ass kids and a grandkid or grandchildren, and you don't even have any kids yourself, and you over here just crying and down and out over this man. Like, what the hell kind of connection y'all got? Like, what? Somebody asked her on Twitter, they said, you must be in a bind. I'm not going to hold y'all, but I fell the fuck out. Like, what? You must be in a bind. I said, whoa. Whoa. But I don't know the ins and outs of their situation. But like I said, I'm somewhere in between. I want to judge you so bad for this, but then also wanting her to have a right to choose whatever the hell she wants for her life, because that's hers and her decision, ultimately. Right? So best of luck to her and him. Like, good luck, but also seeing her crying and stuff, it kind of made me feel like you're putting yourself in a position to suffer, and you ain't even got to suffer. You didn't even have to make that choice. You know? So I don't know how long they've been dating. I don't know if it's been a few years, a few months, or what's going on. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe she wanted a big dog, even if big dog hurt a little bit. Okay, or a lot of bit. She ain't want no puppy no more. She wanted a big dog. So she went and got one of them big dogs that she gonna have to cater to until they tapped out. And that's just what it is. So we wish her the best of luck. But what I want to get into real quick is what Miss Claudia Jordan had to say, okay? Because of course, Karrueche worked with Tracy Edmonds, who is the I don't know if she was like the ex-wife or they dated or something at some point. I believe it was Tracy Edmonds, and she and Karrueche worked together on a project, all right? And I believe it may have been around the time that Deion and her were dating. So, of course, Claudia, who appears to be good friends with Tracy, decided to share her thoughts about the situation, learning that Karrueche and Deion may be linked together romantically. So let us go ahead and hear what Claudia had to say.
Deion Sanders has been dropping videos about his cancer battle, and from the looks of it, he's flying solo.
That is not true. Claudia.
What should I say? What do you think?
Nothing.
Somebody better say something.
Listen, I'm good friends with Tracy Edmonds. And I do remember Tracy hearing rumors about Karrueche possibly dating Deion. So she saw her at an event. I think it was Niecy Nash's event. And she, calmly, just in conversation with her, she asked her if she was dating Deion. And she said no. She laughed it off and said no. So, it was kind of like to hear it and to see this now. But look at them too. Like they look very cozy. Like they were friends. Like that's Tracy and Karrueche.
Claudia, I can see the picture of it. Claudia.
Deion Sanders.
So, I mean, here's my... Are you sure you saw it? Just so we're clear, this is not me hating on Karrueche because I'm friends with Tracy before people misconstrue it. I'm saying moving forward with women, I think we would be better off if we sometimes have the uncomfortable conversation with someone that has placed us in positions, given us opportunity. We've hung out, we've had lunch, we've had drinks. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, just so you know, I'm on some sneaky shit. It wasn't while y'all were together. And I just want to give you a heads up. So, I mean, here's my...
So yeah, we are here to...
So that is what Claudia had to say. She feels like, when it comes to stuff like this, just let your people know, like give them a heads up of what's going on so it won't seem like it's some sneaky shit like this, right? My opinion on that is I kind of agree, right? Now, granted, I do feel like you don't own me, okay? You don't own these people, right? But I just feel like with them being public figures, it might be best if you share with that person that you're dating this individual before it gets to the media and they are allowed to put whatever narrative out there that they want, and then the fans are able to put whatever narrative out there that they want, especially if you're filming this, you're being in support of. Now granted, if they're not close friends and they just work together and you gave her an opportunity, some part of me feels like, girl, she don't owe you that. Just because you see us hugged up in a picture, like that could have been just for that moment and she hired me for an opportunity. I'm super grateful that she did. Thank you so much. But I don't owe you my love life. Yeah, when you were with him, I wasn't with him at that time. When you asked if I was with him, I likely was not with him at that time. Like, no, I'm not. Right? But maybe it got to that place. But knowing that she did ask her before and all of that, like, I mean, I don't know if Tracy's married or how far removed she is from Deion, but some part of me, again, in the middle, of feeling like she don't owe you that information, but more so I'm on the side of just let her know so that people won't be able to come to the internet and push whatever narratives and say whatever it is they gotta say and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you wasn't trying to have no ill intentions. Like, I feel like when you're in this industry, you're gonna end up dating some of the same people. The only way it's really gonna be a super issue is if you guys are really close in friendship in some fashion. Then, maybe that's gonna be some type of conflict. But yeah, I just say let her know. Move on. Like, okay, this is what's going on. Some information is going to come out that we're dating or whatever. Just want to make sure you got the heads up before the general public did, before they try to shape whatever narratives and things like that. We're together. All right. So that's that. So I don't fully disagree with it, but child, I can't believe Miss Karrueche is a damn caretaker for this man. I'm just like, girl, you ain't gotta go. It ain't even your time yet. And in all honesty, you know, I don't want to crack on her, but I do because I just feel like that man got too many fucking children. Okay, he got enough kids that could be a caretaker for him. And while you over here caretaking for his ass, I hope he has you in his will. Okay, I definitely hope that you receive something for your troubles. In my personal, all right, because she's definitely by his side, you know. But you know, that's just how Miss Karrueche is, honey. She loves to a fault, child. That's just where she's at. Okay. So we just wish Miss Karrueche the best. I'm not gonna be one of them people over there on her page harassing her, asking her about her life decisions and choices. That's something she gonna have to live and deal with. And I just wish her the best ultimately. Okay, so good luck to Miss Karrueche and Mr. Sanders. Okay, and good luck on his health situation. As he underwent the cancer removal surgery. So we definitely wishing everybody the best. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below on how y'all feel about that. Do you feel like she should have told her anything, or you feel like she should have kept it pushing? Okay, I ain't gotta tell you. I ain't gotta tell you, nan girl. And then let me know your thoughts about how you feel about her dating Deion Sanders. And before we go, I do want to get the ages of the two. Okay. So let's get her age, and she's 37 years of age. So she's not a kid, like, you know, and she's not a young woman. I think a lot of us, because she looks so young, may still see her in the way that we met her many years ago, like in her early 20s. But this woman is pushing 40, so she's well into her life at this point. Whereas Deion Sanders, let's see his age. He is about 57, so he's 17 years older than her. All right. So y'all leave your thoughts and comments down below. Let me know how you feeling about everything. Y'all know I'm your girl, Jami. That's me, honey. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, child. Bye.
Yeah, tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF, got them trying to clone me like Aegis. Game time, I invaded gym. High elevated, I could face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over. I'm Invader Zim on a trip to Florida like it's A&M.